Hello everyone, this is Robin91, and I just wanted to talk briefly about my motorcycle right now. I just waxed and washed it. I cleaned and lubed the chain, as you can see. Cleaned and lubed the chain. I got a new windscreen because my old windscreen was really, what is it called? Scratched. Really scratched up. And what else did I do? I cleaned the air filter. So I'm feeling really good about this bike. I'm feeling the engine's running so great and everything. And I have a few topics today. Here's my topics. How awesome is that? And it's beautiful outside today. It's probably high 70s. Alright, how I got into motorcycling. Alright, this is how I got into motorcycling. Okay, picture this. I was in sophomore year of high school. And I was thinking to myself, hey, I'm gonna be able to drive to school pretty soon because I'm approaching the legal age to drive. So I was thinking, maybe I want to buy a car. Maybe I should buy a car. So I was looking at cars, and I was really, I really enjoyed the Scion XB, first generation. And then I was looking at the Lancer Evolution, which is very expensive, but I was still salivating over that because I like the more sportier, clean-cut, boxy, sharp cars. I don't know. Anyways, so I was looking at the prices for the cars and how much they went for, and they were pretty expensive. I was like, how the hell am I going to afford that? And then I looked at insurance, and insurance was insane. I was like, how the hell am I going to afford that? Well, insurance is all right. So I was like, how the hell am I going to afford insurance for a car and the payments for a car, etc., etc. And throughout all my life, I was fascinated with motorcycles. I never really got into it until I really got into it, but I was fascinated by motorcycles, and I was like, maybe I'll look around and see how much they are. And then I looked at the ZX6R, I think, and it was cheaper than a car, and I was like, that is awesome. And then I did some searching around. I did all my research, because I like to research a ton before I buy something, even if it's a rice cooker. So I was researching a ton, and I found the Ninja 250. And I was like, Ninja 250 looks awesome. I like how it gets good gas mileage. And I was big on the gas mileage. I wanted maximum gas mileage, but still have a good time. And then I was like, okay, I want to learn how to ride, but I don't know really how to get into that. So I went to YouTube, I punched in how to ride a motorcycle, and guess what the first video I watched was? It was Mordeath 13's how to ride a motorcycle video. So that was the first M13 video I watched, how to ride a motorcycle. It was fantastic. And one moment, let me get through this intersection. Anyways, it was great, it's fantastic. I enjoyed his video, and I was like, wow, this is riding a motorcycle seems very kind of complicated, but very cool. It's like, it's like standard transmission, stick shift. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So that's how I really got into motorcycling. It was basically the cost. The cost of motorcycling, in my mind, was cheaper than a car. And for the most part, it is, except that gear is way expensive. Gear is insanely expensive, especially if you're like me and you like to buy quality. If I'm going to spend money, I'm going to buy something with quality, for the most part. So, oh, look at this traffic. So I was like, so that's pretty much how I got into motorcycling. Basically, I was thinking about the costs, and I was always into it as well. I wasn't always into it. I mean, I was fascinated by it. I was like, wow, look at those Power Rangers shoot by me. And that's how I got into motorcycling.